is going on, my YouTube friends? Look, man, we got things going on here. Mr. Mach 1's garage. Fairmont, yeah, buddy. So anyhow, we got the brake booster on it. We got booster, master cylinder. There's no booster, guys. It's manual brakes. Jeez, oh, Pete's, man. Get it in your head, Mach 1. But anyhow, I'm going to have to do some cleaning up today. Yeah, we got a mess. We got a mess. After all the things we've been doing with the fuel lines, the gas tank, I got to clean it up a little bit so that way we can get to work on those brake lines and stuff. I got to find them. I think they're in the wife's garage or she garage, but we got to find them. So let me turn this around. Let's see what we got going on. So yeah, I had to plow snow, but we can move this in and out, though. We're not really worried about that. But, you know, I mean, with all the fuel lines and everything like that, and been working on getting the master cylinder and everything in there and getting the brakes, getting ready to get everything set up. So we got that all in there mocked up. I'm just gonna leave it in there because I don't believe I need to take it back out. Who knows? We'll see when we get to that point. I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, I had my little Dremel motor and I just got a mess, man. I have a mess. I have a stinking mess. So get all this stuff cleaned up, put away, so we can start getting some work done. So let me get this thing cleaned up a little bit and I'll bring you back. So we got everything pretty much cleaned up. Went over to the wife's she garage, got the brake lines, portion of valve, I got all that, which is, I'll explain that to you here in a minute. And went over and got all my emergency brake cables and everything for the rear. And then here are the brake lines for the rear calipers for the brakes. On my paperwork from the rear end and the brakes. Man, the things you find when you're looking for stuff, you know. Those were the brackets that fit for other rear ends and stuff like that when you use the Jigs rear disc brake kit tarp that I probably could have used 100 times. But man, talking about a find for the day. So I've been looking for these. I know I had this one right here, and I know it's this one because all three prongs are on it. But I have searched National Parts Depot, LMR, everywhere for these things. And here, this was in the thing with the brakes. It's got one little thing broke off there, but I can still use it. So I was so glad to find that. It was like, hey man, that's the find of the day. Yeah, buddy. So anyhow, we got that. So anyhow, I gotta clean these brake lines up, get them so they look pretty. And 91 Mustang LX, they told me about some paint that you can get in a can. And I'm thinking about go ahead and painting this the color of the car. I'm going to see if I can get the paint. I can always pull that off and pull the brake lines back far enough to paint it. So I'm not really worried about that at the moment, but I can. This right here is a brake line coming out. And the other one goes along side the car there, out the back by the rear end. It's for the rear brakes. And what I got here is it goes across here, comes down. One goes to this side caliper, one goes to that side caliper. Your proportion of valve bolts down here on the bottom. I'm sorry. So once I get all that cleaned up, I'll get that situated. I'll get that put on there. I think it's a go, man. I think it's time to start getting the brakes together and this and that. I'm going to have to get a couple new brake lines for the front. I got the SVO kit for the brakes on the front of this. So I can get a regular, anywhere from 79 to 93 Mustang front brake hoses, to put on there. So that'd be fine. So yeah, I think that's going. The proportion valve, I'm pretty sure I can't use the stock one. But I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to try because I will try. And if you guys know any bit difference or any better, then let me know now. Put it in the comments down below. But this is what we got going on. So we're going to start working on the brakes. And these brake lines are in very, very good condition. They just need to be cleaned up, baby. Cleaned up. Look at here, look at here, look at here. But the find of the day is these two clips. Because what they do, they go through the firewall to hold up that padding that goes along the inside the firewall. That's what those are for. And I've been looking for one forever. And here it is in the brake box. Yeah, man. Let me get this. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Look, we got the fuel lines. We got, you know, we're getting this car hooked up. So hopefully, like I said, by spring, I got it, you know, just a couple months. And we can get this thing, get that engine in there and get it fired up. Man, that's what I want to do. But I can't do it until I get all this other stuff done. So we're working on it, baby. We're working on it. So I just want to let you guys know what's going on in Mr. Mach 1's garage. I appreciate each and every one. You guys are awesome. And if anybody tells you any different, you tell them, come see me and I'll tell them you're awesome. You have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever time you watch this.